Awesome. Thanks, Tina, very much. And thanks again for bringing to our attention the webinar this afternoon between the governor and Dr. Fauci. Appreciate it, and then providing that link. It's about an hour long. It's an insightful watch if you have the time, if the ability to do so. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the holidays, all things considered, and we're just holding the line. We are remaining in the current status. We're still in the health protection condition Charlie. That hasn't changed in quite some time, and the services are stable as to what they've had been in the past. We do have some temporary closures that was typical just in any year because of the federal holidays and things like that, and then some reduction in hours for a couple of days. But we're coming out of that as we come out of the this weekend with New Year's on Friday, so and New Year's Eve being tomorrow. I just ask that you refer to the Naval Support Activity Monterey Facebook page, along with the MWR Facebook page for the most recent updates. Tina does an amazing job with our Facebook page, and then we've got MWR updating theirs on a daily basis also. I did have a couple, one reminder, and that is Monterey County, along with the state, is still in a stay-at-home order that was effective. Well, it's effective until 11 January currently. Checking things this morning on that. And then also we're still waiting for the NDA to be final decision on that. It's with the Senate right now. Last I checked, it hadn't been voted on yet in terms of what was going to be done with that. But it doesn't affect our services right now that we do have open. So please make use of them if you have the ability to do so within the parameters and the mitigations we have in place. The Navy Exchange main store will restart its cleaning and dry cleaning services starting on the 4th of January. That's at the main store. You can go to the service desk to drop off uniforms and other items, and they'll take care of that for you as they regularly do, with obviously some mitigations for the current climate. Another new item is the if you hadn't already heard, the Cafe Del Monte here on the main site, MPS campus, that closed on the 19th. We're open up on the January 4th, coinciding with the Navy Postgraduate School winter break. So I should see that open next week, and have some more of the Love Shack food available to those that want to make use of that. The fitness hours, both for the NOFs and the main gym itself, are modified until the 1st of January, really until we get out of the weekend here. And I haven't seen any issues with that. And it's closed on federal holidays. Tomorrow is not on federal holiday, if you weren't aware. It is in most cases for active duty military, depending on your command hierarchy, is a Liberty Day if you're not on duty. However, please check and make your appointment as necessary going into this weekend, and then going into next week, you'll see things open up a little bit. And then if you hadn't already seen, there is a discontinuation of the breakfast at the historic Hotel Del Monte. The El Prado room that usually has had a breakfast there in the dining room, but it's going to discontinue effective the 1st of January, so this Friday, going into the new year. We've been putting word out on this. It's just the usage is so low. It's really nothing. There are a lot of reasons for why. One of them being the fact that we're in a pandemic right now, and there's certain restrictions. But the other aspect is Starbucks and the Cafe Del Monte, in other words, the Love Shack, also serves breakfast. And if you're care to go to the golf course cafe at the Pines, that also serves breakfast. So there's other options out there, and from what we can ascertain by consumer demand is that the patrons are going to those other locations versus the El Prado room at the historic Hotel Del Monte. So with that, I don't have anything else other than that our next virtual town hall is on Wednesday, the 13th of January. So I'll give it a couple potatoes here to see if anyone has any questions. I don't see anything right now in the chat, but I suspect everyone hopefully will enjoy the weather. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend this weekend until we get into the early next week. So let's see, no questions so far. I'll just give a couple of potatoes as we get the awkward pause, waiting to see if anyone's typing and gonna hit send. All right. Where is the link that Tina mentioned? Tina, do you have that? It may not have posted. If you join later, okay, there it is. It may have, if you had joined later, it may not have come up in the chat with you. So Tina's got it in there, and that should hopefully answer that question. It is like I said, it's informative. It really is. It's nice. Okay, great. You got it. Awesome. All right. I'll give it a couple more potatoes, see if anyone has any questions. All right. I don't see any more questions. So with that, Happy New Year, everybody. And all the best as we go into 2021. And we'll see you on the 13th of January. So thank you very much for tuning in and for listening.